What would you say Tesla's differentiator is?
I think they were first EV pretty much, like a
Sure.
mainstream EV, and it's really hard to catch up to the level, because they invested so much in infrastructure, right? It was easy to charge. I think that was their biggest, probably, and speed as well, like the quality of EV. They always were speedy cars, 0 to 60 under 2 seconds or whatever.
I think that the charging infrastructure and the integration between all of the software of the car and the public charging infrastructure was really hard to replicate. Yeah, it was a big moat. You have to build out a whole charging network.
Yep.
Yeah, and I believe that is one of the prime selling features of a Tesla.
Yeah, still till today. Yeah,
Still to
you can
today.
be sure. Yep.
Yeah,
It will
that
be charged.
there I can have chargers most widely available, and it will work every time.
Exactly. Yeah,
And it will be easy. Yeah, it will work when I plug it in, and it will be easy. I think also they were always ahead. Well, not always ahead, but they came out with Model 3, which was at the time amongst the cheapest good EVs. Like, yes, you could probably look at something like a BMW i3 or a used i3 or, something, I don't know, Fiat 500, like some tiny EV. But in terms of like a full-size sedan EV, Tesla Model 3 was probably amongst the cheapest, if not the cheapest at the time, because they were able to manufacture them so efficiently. And then,
Sure.
there was a brand. I mean, that all created a brand coolness. That's also a moat. It's like Apple, right? It's like there's an element that's just like, yeah, it's Apple. It's cool. It's a good brand. I trust the brand. I have a lot of trust in this brand for this category of product.
Yeah, but that gets you, I think, as far, right? Like, I think you have to actually do the thing, right, to support the brand. If you buy Tesla and it's not, or Apple, if it's not up to the level, then even their cheapest models that they released recently, the MacBook, the small, this
Neo?
I forgot the name. Neo, yeah.
Neo.
What
do you think of the Neo?
Unbelievable quality build.
Is it?
Yeah, it's very, very. It feels like Apple, which is what you want, but I think it's really difficult given the form factor and price. Like, their keyboard is not wobbly, like they usually all wobbling. It's pretty sturdy.
You tried it in the store?
Yeah, I think I saw it at Costco. Yeah, there's Tesla Model L, Model Y L.
Yes. Third row. With 2 captain's chairs.
Ah, that's what it is.
2 captain's chairs and a third row. Jimmy Douglas, my friend at Plug, one of the smartest man in EVs, who used to work at Tesla. He did a good review on the Model Y L video review. Looks nice. I think it'll do well.
Yeah, captain chairs.
Captain's chairs.
Captain chairs.
Yeah,
captain's chairs.
yeah, with the optional third row. And I think it was less squished, the third row, than because they had Model Ys with third row in the past, but it was too squished. It was too squished.
Yeah. So there's probably no trunk.
Exactly. I mean, even this one doesn't really have a trunk, but you have the captain's chair, so you get leg room. So you get leg room for that third row. I think is the important part, and also I believe the ceiling is the roof is a bit higher, so you get a little.
The base is longer, so it makes sense. Yeah, you have a little. I don't like their handrest. How do you call those? Handrest.
Headrest.
Hand for hands, for your elbows.
Oh. Armrest.
Armrest. Sorry. Yes, armrest. It looks weird when it's extract. It's like you can hide it. I guess it's cool when it's hidden, but it looks ridiculous when it's out. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't know if you
I
can find
saw
that particular picture.
you're looking just at the Model YL.
Yeah.
I saw Marquise Brown
Mm-hmm.
reviewing a Lexus EV. Oof. He tore into them. Tore into them.
What's the model?
It's like ES 300.
It's like the what do you call it? Like almost a wagon
No, it's a sedan.
sedan. Okay.
Is that his name? Marquise Brown? Yeah. Brownlee.
Oh, it is sedan. What?
Marquise Brownlee. Sorry.
Yeah, I felt like you pronounce his name differently.
Yeah, Brownlee. Sorry.
No. Okay, there you go. Yeah, it is like a sport. I think it's like Audi A7, like a sporty.
Yeah. He a couple of things stood out. He mentioned that there's a hump in the back, like where you would have the transmission
Oh yeah,
in the back seat. Yeah, and he's like, why would you have this in an electric vehicle? So he was positing that they just took a gas vehicle and put an electric motor in it, but didn't change anything else.
Curious.
The range was also really poor, and I guess a few other things like the screen, the dash screen was really weak and cheap. Materials are nice, but not. I think the point he was making is that they didn't really build this as an electric vehicle, reimagining it as an electric vehicle. They just took a gas vehicle and put a EV motor in it.
Yeah, but it's Toyota, so Toyota is not like they have some EVs, but they like very late for EV, and I don't think it's a brand you would expect to be like it's basically their first car. Well, one of first cars. They had hybrids, but not EVs. So I'm not surprised. They probably still don't believe in EVs. So they just make them because they have to, kind of.
Yeah, I suppose so. But thinking globally, I think 1 in 3 cars right now being sold is an EV. Not in America, but in Europe. So
yeah,
if Toyota wants to compete in Europe and Asia, they're going to have to be able to compete in electrified vehicles. It's very different. Americans don't understand what it's like in Europe and in China.
China, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
50% in China. China's producing however many, I don't know, 2 out of 3 electric vehicles in the world, with the whole world moving electric, with America 10 years behind, but it's going to happen. And so where does that leave all the manufacturers that aren't Chinese?
Yeah. And I'm just saying they very late for that because they believed in hybrids and not EVs. So there's my friend sent me a video from, I don't remember, I think it was from China. It was either China or Thailand. There was like I think it was China. There was I don't remember which is what city it was in, but it was so weird. It was so quiet. It was because EVs there's no motors you can hear. It's so interesting.
Yeah, it's quiet. I was in Nantucket. It was loud. Everyone had these. Almost everything was an SUV, and some of them were classic car SUVs: Range Rover, Land Rover, Ford Broncos, none from the 1950s. It was so loud everywhere. The other thing in China, I believe, is that when a vehicle is driving autonomously, it has indicators on the outside.
When it's activated?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, like a blue light.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's actually very smart. Like those memes where three Waymo cars stuck on the corner, like trying to figure out which one where to go. And yeah, I think, or even if it's just one that you see it's stuck. Oh, okay, it's yeah, it's autopilot. Maybe there should be some way to help it out, if it's stuck. Like, come on, like sheep. Come on, go here.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I wonder with autonomous vehicles, we've hit kind of a bit of a plateau right now in the rollout. I don't know.
What's the what's the challenge there? Is it regulation per state and province in Canada or what?
In Canada?
I mean, US and Canada. Yeah, I just don't know.
Well, I'm not an expert in this, but I would guess for sure some cities present challenges based on their traffic patterns, the road or like architecture and weather.
Mm-hmm. Can you drive on Tesla autonomously in Canada, in Toronto?
Yes. Full self-driving?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. With a human behind the wheel. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you mean like when we will get to the level?
Robotaxi. Like robotaxis everywhere or whatever.
Uh-huh.
I think it will take a long time.
Probably.
Even then, I think you'll have a lot of people that are just... I think you will have a lot of people that still own cars that are just driving them autonomously.
Yeah, definitely. You have your stuff in it.
Yeah, I don't think all of a sudden it's like everyone's in a robotaxi. It's like, no, instead of Uber with a human, we have a robotaxi with a human.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
We still have the same amount of people that own cars.
Yes. Yeah, maybe some people will be okay sending their vehicles to work.
Yeah. Well, there'll definitely be people with fleets.
Yeah,
right,
but
like
I think
they have 10 robotaxis and they run them as fleets.
I think it's going to be I think it's going to be quickly covered by companies and by people who own because you'll be sending your car to work and it just come back in 2 hours like I couldn't pick up anybody. Or it will be like a bunch of really short drives maybe.
Yeah, the other thing is there may be a massive upgrade cycle. Because like when there's autonomous vehicles, now when I might want to upgrade my car, there's a good reason to upgrade my car to autonomous. Versus the last 40 years of incremental changes.
That's the problem, I think. It's not going to happen overnight. That you're like... I guess right now we're in that stage, right, where you can full autonomous, but then you have human behind the wheel, and then I wonder what's the gap? Is there, we have like, what is it? First level, second level, third level, fourth, whatever. Then there's like full autonomous and versus full self-driving with person behind the wheel. Like, how big is the gap? Is it is it just like that, or is there like extra steps here? Like you have to drive behind the wheel first a week or whatever, and or maybe there's some actual levels to it.
Tesla added a big update to the UI of full self-driving over the last week, where they added a button in the UI that says start self-driving. So previously you would have to tap down on the right indicator, but now there's a button front and center in the infotainment screen that says start self-driving. And then they have like all these gamification stats. So percentage, how many kilometers or miles you've driven full self-driving, streaks of full self-driving, like longest single session of full self-driving. So, but I also noticed it got a little bit janky where it was giving me like a little bit, like I'd be driving on the highway at whatever, 100 kilometers an hour. And I would feel really slight bursts of acceleration for no reason at all. I also find that it is prone from time to time to slam on the brakes, which drives like a stake through my heart. You know, like when you get this like evolutionary anxiety thing that happens where your stomach like drops or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Because it just slams on the brakes if like it thinks a car is coming in for whatever reason, or even the cars in front of you, it slams too hard where you're like, it's not slowing down.
It's just dangerous.
All of a sudden it slows down.
It's uncomfortably and dangerous. Yeah.
It's remarkable how we've handed over our safety in such a dangerous situation, such a high risk situation to Tesla and software.
I think we talked about it actually with my friends, with colleagues about it, that there's robots, like the humanoid robots and home. And I was saying like it's going to be extremely difficult to put it at home because what if kids climb on it and it falls down with kid on it and it smashed the kid? That's companies. That's it. Companies ruined. Basically.
Yeah.
And it's not that I will be like I'm not okay with them putting, like, maybe I will be like, oh yeah, let's go get 2 of those at home. The problem is just the company going to be scared to do that, and unless there's some crazy waiver you sign, like like same as during surgery. And I was comparing that to the autonomous driving. When you get in the car, you could die even if you drive. There's already that risk. But at home, without bot and with the bot, there's different risks.
Yeah. You could still argue that you're lowering your risk of injury or death in the car.
Or there's good possibility that you will die in the car if you get in the car. It's actually a good chance.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, relative to causes of death. Yeah, and it's a good point. Although if I die in the car, I want it to be my fault, not Tesla's fault. I'd prefer that. Yeah, I think it's going to be a very hard road for humanoid robots in the home. Crossing that's going to be a big chasm to cross.
Yeah, it's probably going to be hard, and even not even talking about regulation. Yeah. Maybe there's some crazy waiver you just sign and you're like.
But even getting people comfortable, forget about the. I think
it's kind of weird, but
I think a lot.
Maybe some people like. I think I think that's
it's a long road.
It's a long road for sure. Yes,
it's a long road.
Yeah,
like
there will be early adopters and.
Yeah, I mean, yes. If we look 100 years out, I have little doubt we will have robot jets and servants, right? But when I look 15 years out, it's a long
hardly.
road. Yeah.
Yes. Like I was again, Tesla took 15 years to get to where it is from like the first autonomous driving claim. 15 years.
I guess Tesla started when? Like 03, maybe 06?
Yeah, 03. And like 10 years later they announced it.
10 years later, yeah. So and even then it was like, what is this? Is it going to work? All this stuff. So it was really.
And then 10 years passed after that. It was 2023. It's still not there. And then like now we kind of get
full self-driving. Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah. And it's still like even robotaxis just drives in like particular areas of the city where it's mapped out. I'm assuming they have checked and all. So for a robot to map out houses and all, and it's very dynamic. With the you have kids, you don't have kids, you have pets. Oh, it's so unpredictable. Like I'm as a human, I can't catch my kid if it's if he's going too fast.
Yeah.
Or like they do some crazy stuff. 911 happens at homes, and being with human, I think, it's it's so difficult.
Robot babysitter. Yeah. I read an article in The Economist that call centers in the Philippines were actually or I don't know if it was call centers or virtual assistants or whatever, were actually thriving with AI because they're using AI to be more productive and their jobs aren't disappearing.
Interesting.
So who knows what's true, what's not. But
No, I guess that's the natural step first, and then you just if you can, it's work to remove service and replace with AI that as good as previous service. So yeah, I can see that.
and I know my wife's cousin who works at Wix was saying, oh, maybe I don't know if I should say that, but anyway, someone was telling me that the company was telling them to train agents to do what they do. So basically they have to work with an agent.
Oh yeah.